Okay. Can you guys hear me now? Is the audio on? I think it should be. Road Breach, Oi, Silent Joker, hello there. How are you guys doing? Sorry, I've been gone for a week for like. Have I? Yeah, it's been a little over a week since I last uploaded. Yeah, so I went camping over the course of last week, and I didn't have time to make a video, and then our Wi-Fi went out yesterday, so I had to wait a little bit on that. But now I think I have a video to make, which I literally just saw it from Amazing Lucas, like literally right before I started the stream. And here, let me just. Did I Your audio is a little quiet. Uh, is it better now? I think it might be better. I'm not sure, but yeah. So Amazing Lucas made this gem that I literally just saw. Like I think he might have just uploaded it like 5 minutes ago, and I haven't even finished watching it yet. So I kind of just wanted to go into this shit blind on stream. So I guess we could start with this, or we could wait for more people to get in, and I could just play Spider Man until that happened. But I don't know. Anna waifu, how did I get here? I don't know. How did you get here, Anna?
25 years in the making for this. Oh my goodness. So let me start off this video by saying, listen, I want Xbox to win. I know many people call me a Sony pony, and that's fine, because Sony is where the games are. But
What? Okay, no, I'm sorry. What fucking? I made a video on you. Okay, cool. Was it actually good though? Cause like everybody, all the other shit people have been making on me is just like embarrassing. You were in my recommended cam. I wanted to see how my rival was doing XD. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Anna? Oh, I made one on Anna. Okay. I thought you were talking about you made one on me. I'm like, okay. But yeah. Shit, what I forgot what he said. I lost focus.
call me a Sony pony, and that's fine, because Sony is where the games are.
Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay. Yeah, no, Sony has not put shit out this year. They've got Spider-Man 2 coming out, which I'm not gonna lie, does look really fucking good. And it honestly did save that entire fucking showcase. But aside from Spider-Man 2, I don't know what the fuck else they have. And I remember I remember the fucking days leading up to play the no, following the PlayStation showcase, and they were saying like all the reveals are gonna be at Summer Games Fest, and then yeah, Summer Games Fest was just like a shit show. I mean, they had like what I didn't even watch Summer Games Fest. I didn't watch any of the showcases live. I saw because the Sony one happened like when I was studying for finals, and I'm like I'd rather study for finals. And honestly, studying for finals was more interesting than that showcase. And then the Summer Games Fest, I was camping that weekend. I mean the day it happened, so I didn't watch it live. But then I heard like some of the announcements, and for some reason they announced the fucking Spider-Man 2 release date after fucking what's it called? After the PlayStation event, which was weird as hell. I don't know why the hell they would do that, but yeah. And then what else did they show at the what's it called? The fucking Summer Games Fest. I don't even remember. I need to look this shit up. Didn't they like reveal some new Sonic thing? Fortnite has a Transformers crossover. Star Trek Infinite? What the fuck is that? FF7 Rebirth. Okay, that's fine. Prince of Persia, Mortal Kombat 1, some new 2D Sonic, Alan Wake 2, Yakuza. Yeah, none of this shit looks interesting to me aside from like FF7 Rebirth and Spider Man. From what I'm seeing, I don't know. Yeah, all this shit looks boring as fuck. What the hell? God. That was like even worse than day 567 of wanting Kim to play Persona 3 with me and Synthetic Man. What? Honest to God, I haven't even played Persona 3. I haven't even finished Persona 4 yet. I've only played 5 and about like half of what's it called? Shin Megami Tensei 5. And that was it. And I haven't even fucking finished Royal yet on PC. Yeah, everybody loves to say that I'm a fucking like Persona fan, but I am like the furthest fucking thing from it. It is so funny. Like I just like the music and I like the aesthetic of it. But I'm like probably the most fucking casual Persona fan out there. If even that. But yeah. No, although I was really hoping they were gonna show Persona 6 at Xbox's game thing. Bro, it's my avatar. Yeah, I mean I fucking love the characters in Persona 5, but like I'm really not that big of a fan of the series in general. It's honestly really fucking funny. To me at least. Like chances are I'm pretty sure X Lucas has like finished more Persona games than I have. And but yeah. Uh will Atlas even make Persona? I'm pretty sure they've been saying it's been in development. And yeah, no, I haven't even fucking finished Strikers yet. I got like an hour into that and I just like dropped it because I wanted to replay Persona 5 Royal. But I'm only like what, 30 something hours into Royal on here. How far am I into Royal? Fuck. Where is it? Here. Yeah, almost 40 hours into Royal. This is embarrassing. Warple never go back to the dungeon. I have no clue what you're saying. But yeah, so we're just gonna continue with this shit.
Xbox to win because if Xbox wins, then Sony wins double. All right? Because if Xbox starts putting out actual quality games,
I'm a big fan of Transformers, so it may get brought up a couple times in this chat. Okay. I remember when I was like really fucking into the Transformers movies back in like late elementary school to early middle school. Like I remember fucking obsessing over that over the fucking dog shit fifth Michael Bay movie. And oh my god, looking back on that movie, it was so shit. But like, I don't know. But the Bumblebee one was really good. I remember that. Lucas is quiet on your end. Here, let me fix that. That should be better. Okay, that should be way better. I think that might be even too loud, but. So you're gonna make a Salt video, Cameron? No. How are things with you, man? How's school? I'm assuming you're on summer break now. I'm probably gonna do this Lucas video if it's really good, which it seems to be in the direction that it's going in right now from this first like 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do this, but I honest to God, Salt videos, like Twitter Salt videos where I just like take the tweets down and make fun of them, it's just like so repetitive, and like I'd much rather just make like a compilation of like different videos and respond to those takes than like a bunch of Twitters. Gonna go, man. Just wanted to sneak into the stream and see what's up. No hate for you, by the way. I make those videos for you to critique, not hate, and fun. I'm way too nice to hate people. XDC again. Okay, see you, Anna. Yeah, no. Again, I have like nothing against you. Like I said, I don't know if you saw the video I made responding to the fucking synthetic man thing, but yeah, I don't have any problems with you in case you were wondering. But yeah. I could have seen Spider Verse. What? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh yeah, so how's school? School's going pretty good. Like, yeah. I mean, well, I retook my SAT and that it was a little worse than what I got the first time, but I'm probably gonna retake it in like the fall again, so to hopefully get a better score. And then I got to get my Eagle Scout application stuff in. And yeah, I've just been kind of chilling all summer so far. This summer has been really boring. It feels like it hasn't even started yet. And it's been like 3 weeks since school got out. Probably a little more than that, honestly. But yeah. I'm aiming for like a 1250 to 1300 for my SAT. Because I am not smart. But I think that's like a satisfactory score to get into the colleges that I want to get into. So, yeah. But, okay, we're just going to continue with
then
this shit.
Sony will put out even more.
Hello, gay YouTuber, what's up?
Okay? So this is a win-win for PlayStation owners. Now, Xbox has been winning recently. I think the most recent game was Redfall. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Scratch that. But, I mean...
What about Forspoken? Like, what has Sony put out this year? I'm sorry. Like, there was God of War, but that was, like, last year. Which, I'm not gonna lie, God of War was really fucking good. Yeah, I seriously can't think of anything Sony's put out. Like, hasn't Xbox at least fucking put out, like, Hi-Fi Rush? Which I've heard really good things about. I mean, Sony has the fucking Resident Evil 4 VR mode. Isn't that technically an exclusive? Because it's only on PSVR? Or can you get RE4 VR on PC too? Wait. Is RE4 VR exclusive? Yeah, it's exclusive to the PSVR too. So I guess that's kind of a W. And honest to God, that's more interesting to me over Hi-Fi Rush. Maybe that's a hot take, but I fucking love Resident Evil 4 Remake. But, I don't know. That's like the only W I think I've seen PlayStation take this year in terms of like exclusivity deals and shit. And then obviously with Spider-Man 2. But that's like one fucking... Well, then again, Xbox only has like one game too. With Starfield. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I feel like Starfield is gonna be more impactful, but like at launch, Starfield is gonna be way worse than Spider-Man 2 is gonna be. I don't know. That's just a wild fucking guess. Halo Infinite Season 3 was good. I think Grounded got out of early access. Starfield is looking promising. Yeah. No, I saw the fucking the direct. And it looked really good. Like, I still don't know what the fuck is going on in the game, but it looks interesting. Honest to God, this is probably a really hot take, but I'm more into Spider-Man because I have never been able to get into like a Bethesda RPG for some reason. I have no clue what it is about them, but oh yeah, FF16 does look good. That's another thing. So it's like 2-1 right now. Or no, technically 2-2 because Xbox has the fucking Hi-Fi Rush, which I still haven't played, but I've heard really good things about. And Anna says she's too nice to hate people, yet she made a video on hating casuals. I haven't even watched that yet, honest to God. I've seen like 3 of her videos, which was the one she made initially responding to me, the one she made responding to me about me calling Synthetic Man a pedophile, which that was so fucking funny. And then her apology to me from back during like, oh shit, yeah, Forza Motorsport is coming out. I forgot about that. I'm more excited for Spider-Man 2, and you can guess why. Yeah, no, honestly, same. I've been replaying the the first like Spider-Man game. Like obviously you can see from the fucking bottom. I should probably close that down because that's gonna make my computer run like ass. But yeah, no, I've been replaying the first one, and it's I wouldn't say it's like genre defining or like fucking great, but it's still pretty solid. Like it's definitely like one of the better PlayStation exclusives that came out during the PS4 gen. Um, I definitely think Miles Morales was better though. Like Miles Morales was better in every single way compared to the PS4 one or whatever it's called. I just call it Spider-Man PS4, but yeah, I don't know.
Spencer has been very, joint and triumphant about winning the console war.
We're not in the business of out consoling Sony.
That was really fucking funny. That was like one of the highlights of this year so far. That whole clip, of, like Phil Spencer just like throwing in the towel.
A great solution or win for us.
Wait, no, never mind. Scratch that. Let's be honest here, bruh. Let's be honest. Let's cut the bullcrap. Starfield is trash. Okay? I really don't know why anyone would buy Starfield. I just don't know. Now, me, I will be playing Starfield. Best believe, because I'm not one to trash on a...
Starfield looks great. I'm gonna wait and see because I have a feeling the game will have problems at launch. Oh yeah, no, it's absolutely gonna have problems at launch. Has there ever been like a Bethesda game that released in like the last 20 years that didn't have problems at launch? Like I don't even know because I'm genuinely like asking that. Cause yeah, I don't know about that, but I mean it looks cool. Like it looks really fucking in depth. Like if what they've been showing in like the if what they showed in the developer direct isn't like a complete fucking lie, like how shit was with like Cyberpunk and shit, like I feel like it could be really good, but I don't know, man. The only thing that looks to us so far is the enemy AI. I don't know. I mean, yeah, definitely it definitely can't be as bad. Because didn't like fucking Skyrim like literally fucking break when they were doing like a demo of it? Like that's what I heard once. It might have been Skyrim or it might have been like a fucking different game. I don't remember. But yeah, I mean it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of Cyberpunk, the expansion and the huge 2.0 update looks very proud. Yeah, no, I was watching stuff for that too. That looks really fucking good. Like it, they fixed the UI. They like completely redid the UI. They've got the new DLC looks really good, and I'm really hoping it dives more into like the whole multiple choice, like the like actually making your choices have consequences throughout the DLC. Because they obviously can't do it with like the entire game, but it seems like they're doing a bunch of changes with it seems like they're making the DLC like way more choice heavy, which I think that would be really fucking cool. If like the president could die at like any fucking time during that DLC, like that would be awesome. I do want to try Hi-Fi Rush. It looks fun and I like the art style, but I'm not going to buy a new console for one game. Yeah, I get that. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to continue this shit.
And then not play it. In order for my trash talk to work, I have to play the game so I can see, oh, I was right, which 99.9% of the time I am. Because let's break this down, really. Why would anyone buy Starfield when No Man's Sky is readily available? Can someone explain that to me?
Those are nowhere near the same fucking game. Oh my god. I mean, I guess you could kind of get like a No Man's Sky vibe from Starfield, but like Starfield is a full-on like fucking Bethesda RPG. No Man's Sky is like an online survival game, sort of. More in like the vein of what fucking Valheim or whatever the I wouldn't say not really Valheim, but like like No Man's Sky is a fucking survival game. Starfield is a fucking RPG. They're completely different games. I don't know how you can like. Oh my god.
No Man's Sky does everything that Starfield does, but to a better degree.
What
I
the
tried
fuck?
watching the 46-minute deep dive. And I'm like, there was no deep dive. All Starfield is sizzle with no steak. And it's
Oh my
crazy to see that.
It feels like Starfield is more in depth versus No Man's Sky, but even still, I wouldn't say they're like fair comparisons, because No Man's Sky is a fucking like survival game. I mean, I haven't really played No Man's Sky, but like from what I've seen of it and from how people talk about it, like
Xbox, right? To see, because that's what they are. They're NPCs themselves.
maybe I need to try No Man's Sky once Starfield comes out and like actually figure that shit out, but I don't know. Josh, are you planning on picking up Starfield? I mean, I'm not paying fucking $70 for it, but I'll probably try it on Game Pass when it comes out.
I like Xbox Game Pass. Game Pass. I like.
Why is his audio so loud? Is it just my computer, or did he like do a really shit job on like balancing the audio?
Games. Do you have any exclusives to even compete with Uncharted 4?
I like Xbox Game Pass. Game Pass.
Right? That's all you hear from all these Xbox.
What has Xbox put out that like competes with Uncharted 4? Honestly, that he is right about that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Uncharted 4 was really fucking good, and I don't think Xbox has put out anything that like really fucking compares to that. I don't know.
And I watched this deep dive, and I'm looking, right? I have an Xbox. I got it as a joke because I lost a bet. But I have an Xbox. Now, I've been waiting for anything to cause me to turn on the little Xbox circle button to turn on my system. It's really just collecting dust right now. Literally collecting dust. I think I have...
Man, there is a ton of... Yeah, we've got like 18 people in right now, which is really surprising because I usually get like 2 viewers on stream. But... you know, that's how it is, I guess.
Tekken 4 on top of it right now. But nevertheless, I've been waiting for something. Please give me a game so I can turn it on. Anything. And I thought...
Yeah, I'm definitely doing this fucking video. I'm gonna say this shit right now. Just so I can fucking beat fucking Klutzy King's bitch ass to the punch on this one. For once in my fucking life. About to work... Fuck! I've got cross-country practice tomorrow. Can't work on it tonight. Well, I probably can a little bit, but like not a bunch. We'll figure it out. Good luck, Klutzy is a machine. Bro, Klutzy and I about to fucking throw hands. Swear to God. Okay. Download. Thank you. Okay.
Starfield was going to be the game. That's a lie. I never thought Starfield was going to be the game. It looked trash when they presented it, and it looks even more trash now. Because...
How does it look worse than what they showed last year? What they literally just showed more shit. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Did you buy this game? Give me a reason. I'm hearing a lot of people say a whole bunch of features, not actual gameplay, okay? Because what they talk about, what you'll hear on the internet and Twitter and stuff like that, they hear, oh, you get to customize the spaceship. You get to create a spaceship. And I'm thinking, okay, I mean, that's a cool feature, but I'm customizing the spaceship to what point? To what end? Am I
They've shown it. You could like make fucking animals with the spaceship and shit. Did you watch the fucking direct at all?
Customizing this spaceship. Then I'm putting the rockets on and having this on. And what? For what? To explore a barren world? And the worlds are barren. Best believe. Show me any gameplay where it's like, oh wow, that looks like a completely populated and, you know, explorable world. No.
Yeah, because there's like different fucking oh my God, this is the same shit with Breath of the Wild, where like people complain about like how a lore like accurate piece of the world is like completely empty for a reason, and they fucking oh my God. And then they go like, oh, why is it empty? And it's because it's supposed to be empty. It's the fucking post-apocalypse. It's like people complaining about how like the fucking center of Hyrule Castle doesn't have like people in it when it got fucking burned to the ground. What the fuck? Oh my God.
Even bootleg Michael Bay.
Like, there's gonna be other worlds that, like, have, fucking people on it and are, like, populated. It's just, like, not the worlds that they've been showing. Those are, like, the ambient places. It's like, oh my god. This is shit.
Todd Howard has come out and said that, hey, you know, many of the planets are going to be barren because that's what it is.
You're living this science fiction explorer fantasy, and sometimes that's being on a barren planet and nothing is going on.
Yes, that's like part of the atmosphere of the game. Oh my god.
And nothing is going on.
Honestly, Spider-Man's world feels really dead too, because like you cannot interact with like half the shit in that game. It is a bunch of fucking markers, and like that's about it. Like you can't go in any of the fucking buildings, you can't like talk to any of the people, and it's like, I don't know. I don't really think that's necessarily a problem with the game, because that wasn't really what it was going for. But if you're gonna complain about like fucking Starfield having empty worlds, like you gotta fucking keep that same energy.
This is nothing more than a shallow cash grab. And I hate to see Xbox being abused like this, okay? It's like seeing a child with Down syndrome, you know, and someone's teasing.
Minecraft is all... Yeah, that's another thing. It's like fucking complaining about Minecraft and how like, oh, I can't interact with any of the actual NPCs aside from like trading and shit. And it's like, it's for atmosphere. Oh my god.
It's like, hey, leave the kid alone, all right? Leave the kid alone. And it's the same thing I see with Xbox, and they're so excited. All these Xbox are so excited, and they think PlayStation fans are salty. They think we're coping. And I'm just like, did you not?
We don't think you're coping. We know you're coping. It's so fucking obvious. Oh my god. Is this hat back? Is this hat upside down too? Why is the American flag upside down on his hat? What the fuck? What? Is that like a fucking political commentary or something, or what? I'm just really fucking distracted by that now.
Do you not know we have Spider-Man in the pipeline? Do you not know we have Final Fantasy in the pipeline? Do you not know that we have Wolverine in the pipeline? If anything, we are like the older brother trying to help our Down syndrome, you know, little brothers. Like, hey, this is how you do it, okay? 1 + 1 is 2, not 65,000.
I think they're being upside down is supposed to mean the country is in trouble. I don't know.
Of planets, thousands of planets. No Man's Sky has what, 18 quintillion planets? And these mofos are excited about.
Does it? I don't even fucking know.
Thousands of planets. Here's the thing, what's crazy to me.
Has anybody really been hyping up like the thousands of planets? Like I haven't really heard anything about that. I've honestly heard more people like complaining about it. It's like, why are they flexing that they have like 1,000 planets or some shit? Because like half of those are gonna be barren. Like I'd rather fucking have like I'd rather have like 20 planets and have them all be like really interesting. You guys been capping for Forspoken and for 6 months? Probably. Wolverine, you know the game with zero. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Thank you, PlayStation Gamer.
Is how far.
Also, Black Robo, thank you for the 2. I don't know if I said that, but yeah.
Starfield is. I mean, let's look at this. There's no enemy variation. You know, people are so excited. Oh, you get to have scopes and you get to have rifles and shotguns. I'm like, yeah.
Is there really enemy variation in Spider-Man though? Like at least with the first one, they're all like some of them have shields and others are big, and then others have the whips, and that's like it. That is like essentially it. Although the bosses are really well designed, I'm not gonna lie about that. The bosses in Spider-Man are really cool.
Same energy.
But yeah, other than that, I don't know. PlayStation Gamer, you're probably way more into the Spider-Man games than I am. Like, no, because some of they have different designs. Like a lot of they've got the prison guys, they've got the fist guys at the beginning. But, like, none of the designs really look that interesting. Like, that's why I think Miles Morales is, like, infinitely better than Spider-Man PS4. Because all the enemies look so much, like, different compared to the base PS4 games. And I don't know. Brother Near 2.0, hey son, how are you doing?
You have these basic guns, but for what purpose? Why do you have all these weapons? For what? It's meaningless. There's no enemy variety. All the enemy are humans. Think about this. Starfield, Galaxy, all the people in the game are human. Have they showed you one alien?
Yeah, I will give them credit right there. They do need like more like humanoid aliens, I think. I think that would make it feel like a lot more interesting. It like they've only shown like animal aliens and shit, which is kind of boring and honestly a little disappointing. But
All of them human. And I'm just like, what? How does that make any sense?
like no, that's another thing. What they were are those what like if they had like robot enemies and shit. I don't know if they've shown those yet, but I think that would be like way more interesting than like just random human people. I don't know.
Okay, makes no sense. No.
Like I want more races and shit in this game.
None whatsoever. So they keep talking about this upgrade, but I'm like, upgrade.
Or like at least fucking factions with like distinct armor and shit. Like they don't even need like different races. If they want to go for like this whole realistic, okay, well like most aliens aren't gonna be like humans and shit. Like yeah, at least adding robots, yeah. And I will give them credit right there.
For what? When the enemies, right? The enemies take what, 2 shots to take down? And the AI was glitching when they presented it, and the AI is no better now. The AI is
You know, I'll
it's
take his word
dumb.
for it.
It's unbelievable that they have the audacity to present this. And what makes it even worse is that they're Xbox players who
There are factions? Okay.
have been so abused that they're happy to see anything. They're like, hey, PlayStation got all these cool exclusives. What? Can you give us some exclusive, please? Please? And you know, they've been acquiring everything. You know how much they
Starfield
love
will launch
saying,
broken? Oh yeah, no, that's I don't think there's any question about that. He was complaining about some of the enemies having the same design. I don't know, Lucas, maybe they belong to the same fiction. I'm assuming you were saying faction. But yeah, no. That like you're not going to be in an encounter and have like every single enemy look completely different from one another. I don't know what kind of fucking thing that is, but yeah, no. That's a really good point, Black Cobra. And also, thank you for the 5 again.
Oh, they acquired Bethesda. They acquired Bethesda.
And it's like, yeah, but you guys have nothing to show for it. I'm just, like, if I wanted to...
They really should have shown the new Doom game. That's what I was praying to God for at the fucking showcase. And they didn't show anything. Like, what the fuck has id Software been doing for the last, like, 3 years? Aside from, like, working on the Doom DLC and shit. I don't know.
play Starfield right now, I go play No Man's Sky. Like, it's really that simple. No Man's Sky is constantly being updated. I think they just released another update.
What, new Doom game? I mean, they've got to be fucking making a new Doom game. Or at least, like, something... id Software has to be working on something. That's like, my point. I don't exactly mean, like, the new Doom game, but, like, whatever the fuck id Software is working on. Wait, there's new Doom Eternal DLC? Is there? I don't know. Like, I know they would update, like, with the new master levels and shit, but pretty sure it's Quake. Okay. Yeah, no, even still, like, Quake. I would be so fucking down for a new Quake game. That would be fucking awesome.
Not long ago, like a month ago or something, like...
What is this music? Again, these are like completely fucking different games. No Man's Sky is a fucking survival game in like the same vein as like Minecraft or some shit like that. Starfield is like a fucking RPG. And so yeah, you're gonna be playing as a fucking human. If they haven't really shown any other like humanoid alien races, you're probably gonna be playing as a human. And isn't like humanity like part of the whole story in Starfield and shit? Is it sad you stop being friends with Frit or for someone stupid? What is sad? You stop being friends with Frit because for someone stupid? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I mean, I think Frit and I are still chill. Unless he like hates me for some reason all of a sudden. I don't fucking know. But yeah. His beard does look like shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Would anyone buy
But then again, like Bethesda games have never really been like a graphical showcase for shit. But yeah, that is a fair criticism. I will say though, those NPC faces are creepy, but I think they did leaning into the joke. I don't know what you're saying. Can't wait for the video saying Starfield is not an RPG. Oh my god. Brett finally added me speaking of him, laughing my ass off. Think you're confusing Kim from did Mischief and Fratanga stop being friends or something? Cause they're still in the group chat and they still seem like they're chill. I don't fucking know.
this game? That's what I'm having a trouble to come with a reason for. There's no reason to buy the game. When it comes to, you look at the spaceship fights. I'm like, oh, you get to, board an enemy vessel and take it over. And then they go and show you, and the AI is just like jerking each other off. And I'm just like, wait, you open the door and they're just...
The Amazing Lucas looks like Bunty King. What the fuck is Bunty King?
They're just standing there waiting for you to shoot them? Okay. And it's like 3 guys. At any given moment, throughout the gameplay, there's only...
Misconduct, breaking up with his girlfriend because she teaches his pronunciation of the word favorite? What? What the fuck? Okay.
only like 2 to 3 guys that you're shooting. Is this fun to people? Are people looking at this going, oh, I can't wait to shoot 3 guys or shoot 1 person, 2 times and they go down? That's another thing. Exploration. What exploration?
Josh, do you have dyslexia?
Nothing.
I don't know.
What exploration? They talk about mining resources. Mining resources for what?
For
what?
crafting? What else do you mine resources for and shit? What the fuck?
To get it,
Do they need to explain how, like, the resource management loop fucking works? That's been in, like, every other game?
spacecraft, right? To build a bigger spacecraft, to go nowhere. All these lands are barren. There's nothing to do. They have certain little hub spots that are predetermined, right? You have a hub spot.
Isn't that exactly what Spider-Man has? With, like, it's a pretty barren map aside from just the map markers. Like, is there anything in Spider-Man that doesn't go past the map? I'd have to ask Mischief on this shit. Because Mischief actually knows, like, Mischief, like, fucking 100%, Mischief fucking 100% Spider-Man and that shit. But isn't it, like, basically just a bunch of fucking map markers? The open world? So, like, what the fuck is the difference here?
Spots that you can go to that will be populated. But here's the thing. When it comes to graphics, don't even get me started with the graphics. All of this seems...
Spider-Man barely has an open... Yeah, no, Spider-Man would have just been honestly way better if it were linear. Like, Spider-Man is, like, a key example of what a game that was just clearly not meant to be an open world game is forced into, like, an open world. I don't know.
Like a game that should have come out years ago. I understand that they postponed it to revamp it, but I'm just like, they need to postpone it even further because this game looks like dog poop, okay? Absolute dog poop. What's the story? There is no story. You work for a constellation or something. I mean, think about this. We're in 20...
I mean, it's like, what, 5 months before launch? They haven't really shown the story for Spider-Man 2 either. So it's like, Spider-Man 2 comes out in October, Starfield comes out in November. So, like, what the hell is the complaint right here? What the fuck?
2023, and they're showing you graphics that look like this.
Do we need to go to Forspoken? Do we really need to... Oh my god. What's the one fucking really shit facial expression? Look at this shit. Does that shit look good? I don't really think so. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, I beat Spider-Man, and after completely doing all the missions, there was really nothing to do once you beat the game, the whole game. Yeah, exactly. It's a bunch of map. It's a checklist. That's what the open world is, and it's so fucking boring. Ghost of Tsushima has the same problem too, from what I remember. Like, it's all just like the fucking map markers, and I hate those types of open world games. That's why Tears of the Kingdom was such a like huge breath of fresh air for me, because it's like finally we have another game that isn't like, hey Josh, I have a video on MBG coming out on on Wednesday. Should be fun. Also, have you beaten Zelda yet? I have. Tears of the Kingdom was fucking phenomenal. That was easily one of the best games I've played in such a long time. The final boss was so fucking good. Oh my god. How he would, I don't know if I should give it away. But like then again, the game's been out for like a month. But at the same time, I really don't want to give away the final boss, because it was literally like one of the probably the best final boss I've ever played in a Zelda game. It was so fucking good. Like, my main problem with Breath of the Wild's final boss was that it was so fucking easy. But like Tears of the Kingdom final boss is so I lost like an hour of time because I was trying to fight the boss with like without the proper preparations or whatever, and it was like it was so fucking hard. So I had to go back and find some other shit to actually do it, and it was so just fucking rewarding. I don't even know how to put it. Like, I had done like 100 different shrines, and I was still struggling like hell with this final boss. And it was so fucking good. I cannot like praise Tears of the Kingdom's final boss enough. I don't know what else to go with that, but that was just a fucking zoomed in picture. What the hell is that? You just fucking zoomed in. What the fuck? Oh my god. I mean, I wouldn't say they look terrible, personally. I'd say they look like standard, like, last gen shit. Which, I don't know. Also, I don't know, Geek Gaming 571, I don't know if I thanked you for the 5 yet already. I don't know if I forgot to, but thank you for the 5. In Starfield, you can be a space pirate and just steal everything you want. If you see everything you want, you can just take it or kill for it. Yeah, no, that's what's cool about the Bethesda games. And I really wish I could get into them. I hope to get Tears of the Kingdom. It is so fucking good. Like, there is no way anything is going to top that game for me this year. Like, I don't know. It was, I can't even fucking describe how fucking phenomenal that game was. It was like, this was probably the first fucking game that has lived up to my hype. Tears in the middle, the tears are from it being mid. True. But the $70 is pushing me off. Just pirate it. Fucking pirate it. If you don't want to pay $70, pirate it. I've said that like in all of my videos talking about the game. Like if you really need to get like a fucking pirated link, I can send you like the link to the ROM download site that I got it from. So just like message me on Discord or something. I don't fucking care. It is so fucking phenomenal though. I seriously cannot recommend it enough. Is he about to do a graphics comparison? That's oh my god! That's a fucking loading screen! What the fuck? That's a fucking loading screen, Lucas! Oh my god! This guy cannot be fucking for real right now. That's another fucking art. Oh my god! He's just picking out the fucking... Jesus Christ, this is so shit! Oh my god. Okay, that's actual... Is that in-game? I think it is. But again, that's like something in photo mode. You just took like random clips from gameplay. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Is that from Final Fantasy? That's from a cutscene! Oh my god! How are all these comparisons so fucking... That's another cutscene! How are all these comparisons so fucking disingenuous? That's just fucking promotional artwork! What the fuck? This is so shit! Oh my god, this is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be so fucking fun to
That
make.
is not acceptable. Listen, my Xbox, okay? My inferiors. You have to demand better. You have to demand better for the benefit of all the gaming industry. This game looks like, for lack of better words, ass. It looks like caca. It looks like feces. It looks like doo-doo. All right? These graphics are unacceptable. Unacceptable. And then locked at 30 frames?
Okay, I will admit that's kind of fucking embarrassing. Like, I don't know. The game already looks kind of mid, and the fact that it's locked at 30 FPS is on Xbox is really embarrassing. But then again, Spider-Man could be running at 30 FPS too on PS5, which if it is, that's also going to be really fucking embarrassing. Like, I don't know why everybody was shitting on Redfall for being 30 FPS, but not shitting on Starfield. Personally, I don't know. Like, I even saw fucking Vertanga defending 30 FPS on Twitter earlier, I'm pretty sure. And, like, again, that's kind of fucking unacceptable, honestly. Like, again, the Switch gets a pass because it's, like, actual fucking dinosaur hardware. But, like, then everything on next-gen consoles should not be running at 30 FPS. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know.
I very much remember when Xbox players were talking about 60 frames should be the new standard, okay? We have 12 teraflops. 12 teraflops. I'm just like, okay, all right. And then we come...
Can you play the ROM on Switch? No, you can't. But you can play it on Steam Deck, I'm pretty sure, if you get, like, the fucking pass or whatever. I forgot what it was called, but yeah. If you do, like, the emulator and shit. Like, apparently it runs really well on Steam Deck. I haven't tried it yet, because I've just been so busy doing all the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom. But, yeah.
To find out time and time and time again, the PS5 outperforms the Xbox. And it's just like, they're happy. They're trying to cope with mediocrity.
I gotta pause this for a second because my mom's calling me, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. Put on some music, bro. This is why I have music playlist. Fuck you. What's the lo-fi synth radio? No, wait. There we go. Okay.
All right, instead of demanding more, they're trying to cope. Well, you know, it's 30 frames because it's so expensive. It does a whole bunch of stuff. No, it doesn't.
Oh wait, did I forgot to take off the... I did. I am so fucking stupid. Okay, there we go. Ow.
All right, instead of demanding more, they're trying to cope. Well, you know, it's 30 frames because it's so expensive. It does a whole bunch of stuff.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything new that, you know, No Man's Sky or any other game hasn't done before or is doing and executing on a higher level. What are we talking about?
Valid.
And then there's load times for you to enter a building. It's 2023, okay? Load times to enter a building? And you guys are okay with that? Furthermore, had they shown you one mission from start to finish? I've looked. I couldn't find any mission. Not one mission playthrough from start to finish. When it comes to your spacecraft, it's a cutscene.
Do they really fucking need to show an entire mission, though? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but like... Also, what the fuck is this screenshot? I need to save this shit. That is goofy as fuck. Wait, no, I saved that wrong. No! He looks like he's off his ass. Doesn't Spider-Man have that as well? No, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man showed an entire mission. I will give credit to Spider-Man. Like, with the gameplay demo they showed that was like the entire, what's it called? The fucking, or it might have been half a mission. I don't know.
For you entering a planet and exiting a planet. What? You're telling me it's a cutscene and you guys are okay with this?
Yeah, who cares? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm not gonna play the game to like fucking take off in a spaceship. I don't know.
This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable, okay? And don't even get me started on the bugs. We had bugs. There was bugs in the first presentation. You want to tell me that there's not going to be bugs on launch? It's called Bethesda for a reason. This game
No, I mean loading into a building. Oh. I don't... Not the PS5 version, I don't think so. Like, at least like with the remastered port on PC, I don't think there's any loading, like, when you go into buildings. Or... I can't even fucking remember. There might be, but at the same time, there might not be. I genuinely don't fucking know.
It's inferior in every single way. And I'm just excited to play it just so I can take a giant dump on it.
I'm gonna spam hearts now for no reason. Is it because you wanna... Is it because you love me? You fucking groomer?
I hope that I'm wrong. I hope, and I genuinely mean this, I hope that I eat all of my words. I really do. Because it would, as far as put some fire under the feet of Sony. Because Sony have gotten a little lazy, right? They've seen that, hey, Xbox ain't doing anything. Nintendo,
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to report you to, what's his name? Fucking... Fuck, what's it, the pedophile. How am I forgetting his name? What the fuck? You know, fuck it, I don't care.
Like we the king. You know, PlayStation has a monopoly on the gaming industry. And I don't like that.
Wait, what was he saying? I lost focus again.
Xbox ain't doing anything. Nintendo's trash. Like we the king. You know,
Nintendo has been like eating the fucking floor this year. With Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, Shaun the Legend. That's his name. I fucking forgot his name. I don't know. But yeah, the pedophile. But yeah, no, Nintendo's been fucking eating the floor in terms of like what games have been put out this year. Like obviously they took like a long ass break since like what was the last game, like really good game they put out? Like Metroid Dread in 2021. They did not put out shit in 2022. But yeah. No, Tears of the Kingdom was really fucking good though. So
no, PlayStation has a monopoly on the gaming industry. And I don't like that, all right? Because once there's no more competition, that's when they start treating their consumer base like trash, like peasants. And I don't want that to happen. So
I think all consoles like do that to people. So it's like, I don't know.
Starfield is everything that you guys believe it to be. But from what I'm seeing, it's nothing. And then when it comes to these planets, did you guys...
Why does it keep zooming in and out?
I'm seeing...
Is that just me? Yeah, why is it zooming in and out? What the fuck? Okay, whatever.
When it comes to these planets, did you guys ever think, how are you guys going to get around these planets? Did that ever pop in your mind? Every gameplay footage I've seen, you're walking. You're telling me all these planets, and you want me to walk around on these planets? That's how you want me to...
I mean, there's probably cars and shit. I don't know. I mean, yeah, if they do actually, like, not have cars, I think that's kind of fucking embarrassing. But again, you can probably fly through your spaceship and shit, too. So, I don't know.
Explore the planet is to walk. There's no hover field. There's no mini spaceship. None of this. All of this, once again, done 10 times better in No Man's Sky. None of this. So I'm be walking around the planet? Like, what? How does that make any sense for anyone? This game does not look good. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you guys think. You know, I'm sure you will in the comments below.
Walking. Oh, yeah, no, there's a jetpack. That'll probably, like, speed shit up way more. So...
You think, oh, Logan, the game looks amazing, okay? You're just coping, all right? You're just coping, salt molding. You're so upset that we got Starfield and it's going to blow out everything. It's going to be amazing.
Or if you can't believe, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm coping. Do you understand that Starfield is on no one's radar, okay? Like, it's available on PC. Every PlayStation owner, if you have enough money to get a PS5, you have enough money to get a PC that will be able to run Starfield. I have a gaming PC.
No, I don't think that's true, but okay.
My gaming PC costs more than probably some of your parents' rent or mortgages, okay? So it means nothing to me, okay? I'm just saying there's no reason for anyone to get an Xbox. None whatsoever. Especially when there's Game Pass on the PC. Just, don't even get me started.
Yeah, no, there's no reason to get any fucking console if you have a PC. What the fuck is this? Oh my god.
I really do hope Starfield is amazing. I really do. Hell, if it wins Game of the Year, that would be even great. Especially with all the competition. If it wins Game of the Year, that would be amazing. Because it would let PlayStation know, hey, y'all better keep putting in work, okay? But we all know that's come on.
What if you prefer Xbox? I mean, yeah, obviously. But it's like, I don't know. That's like probably the one reason.
All right, maybe in the multiverse that happens. Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you're more than welcome to call in during disagreement days, or simply held Friday through Sunday. There'll be a number on screen. You call in, we duke it out. Either or. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, give me your thoughts, and subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
Okay. Okay, now we gotta go to Synthetic Man's fucking 1 hour long Zelda video. I have been watching this video off for so long, and now I'm forced to watch it. This is gonna be so bad.
You know, despite my reputation in the wider gaming
I do have to leave probably in like a half hour, so we might not finish this today. But, yeah, we'll figure that out.
sphere as a bit of a contrarian or a grifter or somebody who just hates every video game, I actually really enjoyed Breath of the Wild. It was definitely the best game that released in 2017, and although I did have quite a few issues with the game, ones that you've already heard before, like weapon durability and the—
Oh my god, shut the fuck up with the weapon durability! Oh my god! It is so fucking annoying. In every fucking video, people talk about like, oh, this is why Breath of the Wild sucks. And then they just bitch about the fucking weapon durability. And it's so embarrassing. Because it's... Oh my god. Like, probably 3 hours of playing the game will get you used to, like, the weapons breaking and shit. And then it'll be fine. There are so many other weapons to find. And if you don't like it, just get the fucking Master Sword. And then it'll like respawn every 10 minutes if you break it.
open world
it's like,
feeling
oh
a little
my
bit
god.
empty. I still think it was a unique experience, and I'm not one of the people who was desperate to return to the old Zelda formula after playing it. And so, shockingly enough, I actually was kind of excited to review Tears.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention about Tears of the Kingdom. The story did get way better after, like, towards the end, like when you started doing like the main quest. But like at the same time, Ganondorf absolutely carried that game story on his fucking back. Ganondorf in this game was so fucking cool. Like, it was like by far the best interpretation of Ganondorf so far. And I mean, I haven't played Wind Waker, so that one might be better. But I don't know. I fucking loved the Ganondorf in this game. He was so badass. In the boss fight with him, I was like shedding tears. It was so good. But yeah.
The Kingdom this year. I thought it was almost certainly going to be Game of the Year, even if it did disappoint in some way. Especially given that Resident Evil 4 Remake, while a good game, is just a remake, which in my eyes means it shouldn't really be considered for Game of the Year because it's not an original idea. And Starfield is being made by Bethesda, and let's be honest, they've been disappointing most RPG fans for over a decade at this point. And while I was never the biggest Bethesda fan in the world, I did grow up playing Fallout 3.
Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. All the games Kinetic Man could call propaganda. He called a game silly, about a silly twink killing monsters propaganda. He called this oh yeah, I've heard about that. I don't know what he calls propaganda in here, but I guess we're gonna find out. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah, the early weapons break easily, but later on weapons like the Royal should actually have. Yeah, no, it's the same thing. Like the bitching about durability is so fucking annoying to me when it comes to this shit. I don't know.
And loved it at the time. And when Skyrim came out, I enjoyed it the first couple times I played it, but eventually I did sour on it. And then, as you probably know by now if you've been watching the channel, Fallout 4 came out and was the second biggest disappointment I've ever had in my history playing video games. So they're probably going to disappoint again with Starfield. So, knowing that, how is it that Tears of the Kingdom is not the indisputable game of the year already? Well, it's the same game you already played. It's Breath of the Wild 1.5, the same map.
No, it's Breath of the Wild, but more. That's what it was marketed as, and that's what it is. Like, if you were fucking expecting, like, a whole revamp of the system like Majora's Mask, I'm sorry, you're fucking stupid. Well, technically, even still, there is a revamp to the system with the depths. Because the depths play completely fucking different from the overworld. And same with the fucking... Again, it's Breath of the Wild, but all this other shit added. It's like if Ocarina of Time had Majora's Mask come out, and Majora's Mask had the whole... you could, like, go underground with the whole terminus shit, but you could also go on the surface and it'd play like the original Ocarina of Time. It's like...
Same progression systems, all of the same enemies from the previous game. Yes, they added a bunch of new ones too, but the sense of deja vu you get playing this, even if you only played Breath of the Wild once, is unshakable, and it truly sours this experience somewhat. But I won't go too deeply into that right here in the intro. The game is still fun for pretty much all the same reasons Breath of the Wild was fun. And now we have these goofy new building mechanics that are reminiscent of Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts, for better or worse, which some people will love, some people will probably mostly ignore, and in my case, I'm going to abuse a flying Segway every time it's even remotely viable. If you liked Breath of the Wild, you'll probably like this, and I'm sure you already bought it and played through it. Some of you even played the game a week early for free, you know who you are. But not me, I decided to do it legit, so the only tears from this game were of my wallet, as Nintendo mugged me for $70. And so, originally, my idea was to just play.
I really don't understand why people shit on Tears of the Kingdom for being Breath of the Wild, but more. I mean, the game was literally called Breath of the Wild 2 for the first, 2 to 3 years. Yeah, no, it's exactly.
25 to 30 hours of the game and review it and just compare it to the first in many of the core game mechanics, level design, world design, etc. Well, because of bad time management and, honestly, a personal desire to finish the game, I did actually want to finish it despite my many issues with it. I ended up putting in over 60 hours and completing the whole story. Now, did my opinion change from 30 hours to 60? Not really, at least not in any significant way, but at least I can say I actually completed it unlike most of the other 30-hour plus games I've reviewed on this channel in the past year or two. So whatever, this is probably my longest intro ever. Do the things the algorithm likes, and without further ado, here's Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So, starting off with the combat, even though combat isn't necessarily a focus of Zelda games, it's still the thing I like about video games the most, no matter what genre it is, if it has
Okay, I will give him credit. At least he fucking acknowledges that, like, the combat isn't the focus of these games, like all these other fucking people that have made, like, rants on this game. Like, they're like, why does the combat suck? And I'm like, it's a fucking Zelda game! It's never had, like, good combat. It's always had, like, serviceable combat, and then the main, like, meat of the game is, like, solving puzzles and shit. Like, okay, at least he fucking acknowledges that.
Long story short, it's the same exact fucking combat as Breath of the Wild.
What the fuck did you expect? What? Oh, it is the same. It's Breath of the Wild too. Like, even fucking, what's it called? Wind Waker. From what I've played of it, like, the hour I've played of it, it plays pretty similar to, like, Ocarina of Time and Majora. Like, the combat, at least. Like, all the combat for the Zelda games has been, like, fairly similar. The only one that, like, drastically changes things up, I'd say, was, like, Skyward Sword, probably. With, like, the whole motion controls. Maybe that's just me. Or, like, no, because didn't Twilight Princess add in, like, the fucking... What's it called? The, horse combat in that? So, technically, they did change it up with that. But, like, at the same time, everything else has been, like, mostly the same.
All the basic controls are the same, all of the same weapon types, all of the same animations, including basic attack combos, charge attacks, jump attacks, flurry rushes, all of that is the same. So if you played Breath of the Wild, it's not really even worth explaining in detail, but just know combat centers around blocking attacks, possibly parrying attacks, even though I almost never use the parry, and dodging attacks. And if you dodge at the right time, you get a free counter attack that is absurdly overpowered, just like it was in Breath of the Wild. Now, it isn't the
but again, you have to, like, time it right, so that's the issue there. So
easiest thing to trigger in the world, but given you'll be fighting the same enemy types throughout the game, you'll start to slowly learn the exact moment to dodge to be able to just instantly...
Isn't that the point of, like, game progression? That, like, by the end you feel like a fucking god? What? Oh my
win
God.
a 1v1. But honestly, you don't really need to, because the combat itself is not very difficult. And again, that shouldn't be a surprise. Zelda combat was never difficult or complex, and it only has slightly more depth than Souls combat just because of the various different physics interactions that can play into combat sometimes. Things like pushing a boulder over a hill or dropping a heavy object on an enemy, or in the case of Tears of the Kingdom specifically, you now have the ability to fuse any material to your weapon.
Yeah, no, that is a, like, way different combat thing. Like, they change the fusing and, like, the all the new abilities change up the combat a lot, actually. From, like, the shit people have been making to, like, fight enemies for them, like the fucking BFG someone made, or the giant dick. Like, that is way more deeper than, like, what Breath of the Wild has.
Or your shield. And depending on the material, your weapon will gain damage and the property of the item that you glue to it. So if you glue a fire choo-choo jelly, it'll make your weapon do fire damage, as you would expect, right? And materials that...
No, not to mention, if you're trying to do that shit, like, in the middle of a shrine, or like, in the midst of combat and shit, it makes shit way more tense. So...
Enemies drop often can significantly increase the amount of damage that your weapon does. You can also turn weapons into tools. If you fuse one with a rock, you can then mine materials from the special rocks. If you fuse them with one of the various Zonai devices, it will activate the device when you pull out your weapon. So if you attach a flamethrower to your weapon, then suddenly it shoots flames as you swing and takes up Zonai energy. You can also combine two weapon types together to make the weapon have a significantly larger attack range, like combining a stick and a halberd gives you a super spear, or you can combine a halberd to a great sword to have an ultra mega great sword. Now, as cool as that sounds, it's actually not that useful because pretty much all of the weapons on the overworld have been nerfed significantly.
Rug said it best. He's just a sad little man that lives in an echo chamber of hate. Yeah.
Because of the gloom. So
When did Regs do a video on Synthetic Man?
combining monster materials to weapons usually gives them way more damage than combining two weapons together. So if you hated the durability mechanic, in some ways it's actually worse.